I want to bring us back to childhood with dad and and the family lifestyle. So what was that relationship like with dad?
Well, I really never had any relationship with dad
Hmm.
because I feared him.
Yeah.
You know, I was happy that he never came home. You know, at times when he stood home, I mean, stood away from home.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how he was. Just he was a drug addict. He was into heroin,
Mm-hmm.
alcoholic. You know what I mean? So, and he was. I thought I was brought up in the mean streets, but he in the 50s,
Mm.
40s, and 50s, he was brought up that way. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
uh, he really lived the gang life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And me growing up, I didn't want that life. You know what I mean? I feared that life because I knew it was full of violence and
Yeah.
drugs and alcohol, but that's the lifestyle I was in. You know what I mean? Couldn't avoid it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that's what led me to prison because I wasn't thinking straight.
Hmm.
You know what
Do
I mean?
you think your dad's like childhood trauma, like he put that on you guys, the abuse and stuff like that, or was that just like his personality or temperament?
Well, he was a very violent person. You know what I mean? And I don't know what made him that way.
Mm.
I don't know. He was brought up with five brothers or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
know what type of life that was because I never knew my grandpa or my grandma, but they lived a pretty violent life.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They always went to drugs. It was just a cycle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was into it. So uh, when I was 14 years old, I started selling weed. You know what I mean? And back then it was illegal.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I got cracked with an ounce of weed, and you know what I mean? They cited me for cannabis, but that was just the life
Yeah.
we led. It was straight out of East Oakland. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And I mean, I tried to do good. I worked. I went to school,
Mm-hmm.
but it never, it never stuck.